Hello everyone. It's Melissa Faust from stampwithmelissa.com. Welcome to today's craft and chat. You guys, we've got a fun video today because it's almost my mom's birthday. So you know what that means. We got to make a card. So I saw a cool fun fold while I was scrolling on Pinterest one day, and I've never tried it, and we're gonna together today in this video. So anyway, I hope you will join me as I make my mom's birthday card. And yeah, I kind of have a little bit of a plan, but not like the full plan. So it's a little bit of like, we got to design some things. And also like, I know what I'm doing, but I don't know what I'm doing, but I know what I'm doing, what I kind of want to do. Anyway, you're following me. I know. All right. Anyway, I'm going to hook my phone up to my mount and show my desktop, and let's get started. So the card I saw was, I don't actually know if it has a name. If it had a name, it would probably be something like a double pocket fun fold card or something like that. But basically, we're going to make it together. So I've cut a few pieces ahead of time that I know that I want to use as layers. I'll give you measurements. By the way, I am going to link my blog post for this card down in the description box. So check out that below this video. Check out that. You can click on the blog post. That will take you over to my blog where you'll see pictures, supplies that I used, measurements, all that good stuff. So I'm not going to write up instructions though, so I'll have measurements, but you know. So what I've got here first to start is, so my mom's favorite color is green, and I thought that this season of green and gold paper was like the most beautiful because it's got green, and her birthday's in November and it's all good. So this is 8.5 by 11 inches. You could probably do this also with just a standard sheet of cardstock, but I don't really know if like the thinness, like DSP is thinner than cardstock, so I don't know if that helps. Anyway, okay, so I've got the 8.5 inch side at the top. We're going to score this in half. Okay, so I've got it at 4 1/4, and I'm going over quite a few times with my scoring blade. Because with DSP, you don't want to push down too hard or you might rip it. So I'm just very lightly doing it, and that's why I'm going over it a lot. All right, I'm on the 11-inch side now, and I am scoring at 5 1/2. So this is just getting scored, you know, in half and then in half again. So what I'm going to do, grab my bone folder, is I'm going to fold on my score lines here quick. Find those. And like I said, I didn't push too hard because DSP, right? And look, it's a little wonky. So let's match up our edges here too, and we'll use this as a little bit of a help. I didn't notice that I went off kilter, but I must have. So anyway, go ahead and score these, if you please. And then go this way. Now with this fold, if it's the first time you're doing it, you probably want to do it with a non-directional paper until you like learn the fold, and then, you know, you can do other things. So, all right, let me see if I can fully remember how to do this. So what we're going to do is we're going to fold up. I've got this bottom right quadrant, I guess, and we're going to fold up so this, like the sides meet, right? So I'm not going to score this. I'm just going to fold. So this top edge here is on my score line. Okay, and we're just gonna fold that, burnish, and then I'm turning it around and doing the same thing here. So just butt those up to each other and score. Now this might not be super perfect, but to be honest with you, anything I do my mom loves. So all right, then we fold up. So I'm just gonna fold straight up and then fold back. Okay, so I'll show you that again in a second, but I am going to push down on these score lines just to help them out a little bit. All right, so let me show you that again. So we've got it like this. We're going to fold up, right, and then pick it up and take this piece and fold back like this. So then when you open it, it's like the double pocket right there, okay? All right. And didn't I just burnish this with my bone folder and it was all nice and good? Now it's like, no. All right, so what I'm going to do here, obviously you want your card to open like this, right? So you don't want adhesive like to tack some things down, but I actually do want adhesive on the pockets. The sample I saw was like, you don't have to do this. And I was like, I'm going to do it. So I'm going to use liquid glue just so I don't have to like open everything. I'm just going to squeeze a little liquid glue. Oh, Dang it, Melissa. I totally got that on my glass mat. Hold on. Hold on. Let's wipe that up. We'll get sticky fingers, but whatever. We're going to bring our silicone mat in when we do that for the next one, right? Be smarter. I'm going to just tilt that around and then just again. A little bit of glue. I didn't even put that much glue in, but it still oozed, so. And press, 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 press. Okay. Beautiful. Close up that liquid glue and let's get to town. So that is kind of what the card looks like, and it's still kind of fighting me. Maybe now that I glued it, if I can quick do this while it's glued, maybe it'll be nicer to me. But anyway, you know, if your scores aren't perfect, which when are they? You know what I mean? If your scores aren't perfect, it might fight you a little, but it's okay. All right, so that is that. So this is the card. It'll open like this. So I'm going to make, I cut a few pieces here, but I've got 2 pieces of Mossy Meadow and 2 pieces of basic white, and then I'll get to this in a second. So let's see, the basic white is 3 1/4 by 4 3/4, both pieces. So this is 1/8 of an inch bigger. So it's 3 3/8 by 4 7/8. Hold on, I got to get some sticky stuff off of here. You guys, I love these crafted chats because they are totally candid. Like, yes, I edit them before they get posted, but like, to be honest with you, I don't really like edit them that much. Anyway, so these are going to get decorated and adhered and then slipped into the pockets. Now this piece I'm going to use on one of these as a gift card holder. So this is whatever was left after I cut these, right? And then I just cut it down to the 3 1/4 so it would match with the basic white. So this is actually, if you want a width, it's 1 3/4 inches, okay? And I have just got this, it's 1 3/4 inch circle punch. You could use anything, and I'm just gonna do a tiny little notch because, like I said, it's gonna be a gift card holder. Where did the, oh, I thought I lost the piece. I just want a little notch just because, you know, it's a little bit nicer to get your gift cards out of that. So, all right, so what I picked out for stamps. My mom loves snowmen. And I know this is like a Christmassy paper, and these don't really super match, but we're going to make it work because she loves snowmen. So I really want to use that. And then I want, obviously, birthday greetings. So we've got this Unbounded Love set, and we've got Happy Birthday. I've got May All Your Wishes Come True. And I was going to see if there was anything else that I... Maybe You Are Loved. That would be really nice. Or Celebrate or something like that. So what I'm going to do, I think, is... This is me thinking, what do we want to do? I'm not the best singer, so just ignore that. But anyway. Okay, so I know I want to use Happy Birthday. And I know I want to use... Gotta find it. Where did it go? La la la, where is it? It's literally the stamp right above it, and I couldn't find it. Okay, so there's those. I think that that's good. I could also do like Have a Blessed Day, or like I said, You Are Loved. So we'll keep those like in mind for that, okay? Okay, so let's mount these. And we'll mount this, okay? And what I'm gonna do is take one of these. Maybe we'll do the gift card holder first and do, I think May All Your Wishes Come True is like good because it's like, oh, look, you're getting money for something. So now you can go buy something that you want, which is your wish, and you didn't have to pay for it. So it's gonna come true, right? Right? Okay. So we're gonna ink that up. I've got Mossy Meadow ink, and I'm just gonna stamp that right there. Okay, close up the ink pad. Excuse me. And then we'll use that liquid glue again. Ooh, silicone mat. Learned our lesson. And I'm just going to add a little bit of glue around these edges. Look, it just oozed out on its own. I'm not even pushing the bottle. Pressure changes, am I right? All right, so just around the edges there, and then this is going to line up on the bottom of our basic white piece. Rub, rub, rub. And obviously the gift card is going to end up covering our sentiment, but that's okay because she'll pull the gift card out of the pocket and she'll see the sentiment, and then she'll be like, oh my gosh, best day ever. That's how I envision it anyway. Okay, so let's pull our seal. We're going to run out of seal. Yep, we're out. Okay, let me refill this and then we'll continue. All right, we're back. So let's go ahead. We can layer this on. Ooh, I should stamp on this. Hold on. Before we go any further, I'm going to put this back on my silicone mat. We're going to do some stamping on it. Eh? Wouldn't that be fun? Okay, so let's do like the snowflake stamps. Ooh, pretty. So I'm pulling these from Snowy Wonder. And, you know, it's okay to stamp onto your silicone mat, but maybe not like the most ideal. But also I need the silicone mat because I already adhered this. So we're just going to try not to go too far off the edge, okay? Which might be okay anyway because we've got those 2 layers of cardstock. So it might fight you a little bit if you did try to stamp off the edge. Am I on camera? There we go. So let me open up that Mossy Meadow ink pad. I'm going to just do that, okay? And then we're going to just stamp a few of these. And next time I would say do this first, right? Like stamp before you adhere, but she's going to love this. And I'm probably, the gift card I'm going to put in here is probably going to be one to, okay, so here's what we do. So in Minnesota, we have a coffee chain that is similar to Starbucks and it's called Caribou. If you live here, you've heard of it. And if you don't live here, you've maybe still heard of it because maybe you've flown through here or I don't know. I think they're in a few other states, but they started in Minnesota. They're big in Minnesota. I think there's one in like some airport in Texas, but I don't know where. Anyway, okay, let me peel this off and then we will put this on here. Oh, that looks so cute. Okay, so anyway, I'll probably put a Caribou gift card in here because what we do is my mom is the Caribou girl, okay? And I'm the Starbucks girl. So anytime, this is going to go on the inside. Anytime we go to Caribou, she pays. And anytime we go to Starbucks, I pay because we get gift cards and whatever. So if she gets a Starbucks gift card, she gives it to me. If I get a Caribou gift card, I give it to her because we buy coffee for each other, right? Or hot chocolate or whatever. So we buy it for each other. So it just works out. And this one, I'm just going to stamp happy birthday. And that's honestly going to be like it because I need room to write. Maybe I don't want to do that. Maybe I want to do, I don't think I want to stamp that on there. I actually think I'm going to stamp happy birthday on something else. And this I'm going to leave like, maybe we could stamp a couple of those snowflakes on. But otherwise I want to leave this mostly blank because I need to write. So, okay. Anyway, so I think that's what I'm going to get to go inside of here. By the time this video comes out, so these craft and chats, I do pre-record them. And so obviously I'm filming this, making her card, and this is not going to come out until after her birthday, about a little over a week after her birthday. And so she'll already have gotten her presents, and so I can talk about them. So she wanted this, okay, backstory. In her bedroom, like in my parents' bedroom, they used to have this like blanket holder that was under their window. And it was something that was my mom's, okay? All right, this is perfect. It's going to go in this front pocket here. So it was my mom's, and my mom loved it, okay? But she ended up like no longer having a use for it and whatever, so she ended up donating it. And ever since she was like, oh, I want something else to go under the window. Well, we were at Target. I'm trying to find something that I can do, like to stamp this on and then die cut a shape to go on the front. Anyway, so I thought if I did Mossy Meadow, then I could heat emboss, and that would be cute. Oh my gosh, wait. What if I used... I have a different idea. Hold on. Okay, so anyway, we were at Target a few months ago, and she found a bench that she liked, like, you know, whatever, like a storage bench, kind of like end of bed kind of thing, you know what I mean? Anyway, so she found that she really liked. I'm going to die cut this out, I think in just basic white. Yeah, we're just going to do it in basic white. So anyway, she found this bench, and she liked it, and it's really nice. It has storage like within the bench, which is cool because then she can store like extra blankets or whatnot, you know, all the things. Okay, my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine is slightly off camera, so you're not going to see that, but that's what I'm doing. Anyway, so she... Oh, yeah, I've got a great idea. Okay, anyway, she likes that, whatever, and so it was funny because I ordered it online because I didn't want it pre-assembled, which if you bought it in the store at Target, it would be pre-assembled, and then how am I going to carry that out, right? Like, that's just not going to happen. So anyway, I bought it online, so it came shipped in a box, and then I'll give it to her with a bow on it because it's really big, so I probably won't wrap it because it's also kind of heavy. Anyway, but I'll give it to her with a bow on it, she can open it, and then we'll put it together, and wonderful. Everything's great. Okay. Well, we were at Target, and she... like, I'm going to put this in here with maybe some like snowflakes. Oh, that's going to be cute. I think it's going to be cute. And obviously this is like not too important to like, it can be bulky because I'm hand delivering this. So I'm probably going to put it up on dimensionals because YOLO. Anyway, maybe should I do leaves? Instead of snowflakes? Because I'm going to do snowflakes on the front. Would that look weird if I had leaves and snowflakes? No, I don't think so. Okay, let's do leaves. Okay, I've got my leaf punch. This is the bow punch. And then I've got some gold peeper. So we're just going to punch some leaves out of this. Anyway, so I did not buy this at our Target store, right? I'm going to have to trim this. Darned it. I was trying to get around that. Anyway, I did not buy it from our Target store, but we went there one day. We were walking and she went and just looked, like just by chance we happened to be in the same area, and she went and looked and it was gone, and she was like so sad, you guys. She was like, dang it. And by the way, I'll tell her all of this after she opens the bench. But she was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Like, look at that. I just move it a little and you get 2 more. Okay, and then I want one more little one because we want an odd number. And she was like, oh, I can't believe it. Somebody bought the bench. And then I'm feeling like, yes, great, because now I know she really did want this thing, right? Like, I know that was a good purchase. So I got her the bench and she's going to love it. And I think she's going to be so surprised, and she's going to think that I was the person who bought it at Target when we went there and it wasn't there, and I wasn't. So that's going to work out too. Oh my gosh, that's going to be so cute. Okay, let's add some dimensionals to this. See what I mean? Sometimes like you have a plan, but not like a fully fledged plan, and it's just like, you got to go with the flow and see what happens. So anyway, this bench. Well, I ended up like, I'm the best worst. You know how like there's those tests out there on like your love language and all of that kind of stuff, and usually you take those tests and it figures out like what you like, right? Like for me, I like quality time and stuff like that. Anyway, so I do not like physical touch. Like literally don't touch me. Just in case we ever meet in person. I mean, I'm okay with hugs sometimes, but not always. So like ask first. And yeah, just in case we meet in person, that's just, and if I reach out to you, like I'm clearly okay with it. Cause sometimes I will be really excited to see somebody and I'm like, oh my gosh. And I go to hug them. And then I have to remember too that like maybe they don't want to be hugged, but anyway. So when I took that test, I was like, okay, but I know what I am. Like, I know like what I like to do, not what I like to receive, right? And mine is gifts. I love to give gifts. I love to wrap presents. I love it. I love shopping for people. I just really like all of that. So, I was going to put these like kitty corner, but I kind of feel like it would be pretty if they were all like clustered around the same area like this. I could always punch more too if I change my mind, but that's what we're going to go with. Anyway, so don't stick. There we go. I wrapped the glue dot around on itself and it got a little out of control. About a month ago, was shopping with the Prime Days, you know, those deals. And to be honest, I usually don't buy anything from the Prime Days because I am actually trying to not buy as much, like not bring in as much. I want more leaves. So I usually don't buy like anything. Okay, or I'll buy like something that I need during Prime Days, but it doesn't really count because it wasn't even on sale. But this time I was like, I'm gonna look because, you know, Christmas is in a few months. I'm the kind of person who likes to have things figured out well in advance. Okay, but that's gonna fold there, so that can't really go there. But maybe we can put it over here, and then we definitely need something over here. So let me see what I can do. Anyway, so maybe I'll just cut like a shorter one like this. Yeah, that could work. Okay, so I was like, I'm just gonna look and see what happens, right? And I found some more stuff for her. I'm not gonna like say everything I got her because I don't want to just totally impose, you know, whatever. But yeah, I got her that, and then we were shopping and together. And I'm also the person, like, I don't like to shop when people are with me. Like, I don't want them to know what I'm getting them. I'm totally into the surprise element. I don't like to know what I'm getting. I want to be surprised, all of that good stuff. And so we're like, I don't know, we were out shopping looking for something. She ended up finding like a blanket that she liked, and then we went to another store and she found something that she liked, and I ended up just like buying stuff. So it's like good and bad because I got her really great gifts that I know she'll like, but I probably spent like double my budget. But she's worth it. It's my mom. So anyway, the reason I bring that up too is because my mom, if you take classes from me, hold on, I got another spot. Squeaky squeak. If you take classes from me, chances are that my mom was actually the person who die cut for you. So she die cuts for me and embosses for me. She helps me with pillow gifts. And 100,000% she helps me with shipping too. So she is amazing. And I love her so much. And we're going to use some linen thread on this card. And yeah, I'm just so grateful for her and all the help that she provides to me. Because to be honest, oh look, this is the linen thread. I couldn't find the end, so I created my own. And someday I'm going to end up finding the real end. And we'll find out if that's today. Because I just like found a loop and cut. And so now I've got these two ends. But there's a real end hiding in here too somewhere. But anyway. So I just, yeah. I don't know. She's awesome. And she doesn't complain while she's doing it. Unless like she does get kind of mad if like a die moves while she's die cutting. Like, you know, if it's supposed to be in a certain spot and then it moves on her, she's like, duh! And I'm like, yeah, I get it because I feel the same way when that happens to me. And that's why I use Post-it note tape. Anyway, so she's just very generous with her time, and I'm very grateful because it honestly, like, I'm able to do a lot of the things that I do because I have help, because it saves me like 3 to 4 hours, to be honest. So each class. So anyway, okay, so that's pretty. I like this, right? And then that will just pull right out. And hopefully yeah, nice. I got that where it will be all good. Okay, so now we have to decorate the front. And so what I was kind of thinking is that maybe what I would do is I would do a snow globe from the set with the snowman in it. So let's die cut. We're going to use the small one because I like this one the best. And I'm going to actually probably die cut this out in Old Olive so I can stamp on it. I don't know. I'm kind of debating. Maybe I should stamp it or die cut it in Mossy Meadow and then heat emboss the sentiment. Both would be really pretty. But I think I'm going to go the Old Olive route because I kind of like that idea. So let's die cut these out. And then we will, like, you know, add a snowman inside and all that. Okay, so there's the base. There's the top. We've got a piece there then, a scrap to stamp on. Okay, move that. And then I was thinking if we did, like, the celebrate. There it is. Celebrate, and then that would fit on the little, you know, the bottom of our snow globe. Let's try it. So, we've got our Old Olive, we've got our Mossy Meadow. ink, 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 and then stamp this. I do think it would look nice heat embossed also, but just in this vision that I have in my head, I don't know, I just had to go for it. Okay, so we've got that, right? And this is going to go on here, and she's going to love it. Also, by the way, one of the gifts I got her is a snow globe. That might be, well, it's not like that important to the story, but kind of. So, okay, so there's that. I should add something gold behind, don't you think? Like something back here. I wonder, let me grab something. Okay, so in this iconic imagery set, we have this really cool die, and this might be like just the ticket. Like if that was down there in gold. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, right? Don't you think? I think that that will be the perfect addition. So let me close that and scooch it. Like if this were here, sorry if it's blinding you. And then we had like our snow globe on top, like this. That'd be cute. Okay, sold. All right, let me add some seal to the back of this guy. And I gotta clean out the gunks. Whenever my seal runs, I gotta clean out the gunk. All right, and then we're gonna add this down. Again, sorry if it's a little blinding because it's so shiny. All right, and then we're going to, these are gonna get popped up on dimensionals. But maybe what I'll do, I'm gonna emboss this piece here with our Snowflake Sky embossing folder. Because this one here, because I think that would be really pretty. And then I didn't want to stamp the snowflakes because I really wanted to stamp our snowman. Okay, so I think that the clusters at the top, right, like it would be fuller at the top. You could really do it either way, but that's how I envision it in my head. So I'm just running this through to emboss it. And then there we go. So it's like that. That would be cute. Okay, so let's add dimensionals on the back of these. We're going to start with our base here, because then with the lid or the top, I want to be careful because we don't want to add any adhesive that's going to go over the edge, right? And I think just if I avoid this corner right here, we'll be okay. So let's go 3 dimensionals. So we'll go like maybe over there. Peel off those backings. And then that's gonna go there. That's cute. Okay, then for this guy, we are going to stamp our cute snowman. And I'm gonna stamp him in tuxedo black so that we can color in his cute little carrot nose. Stamp that down. Okay, close up that, and then I'm just going to pull in my light pumpkin pie blend just to do the little nose. Actually, the snow globe I got her has a snowman inside too. This is literally like perfect. Okay, so we are going to die cut out this snowman, so I'm going to just add some Post-it note tape to hold our die in place while it gets die cut. And then I am also going to die cut out one of these snowflakes here. And I'm going to die cut out maybe a tree or two in one of the greens, maybe in Mossy Meadow. All right, so I ended up die cutting out 3 trees. By the way, if you ever have a die that's stuck, just throw it on your glass mat and it will come right out. That is also a mom tip that she accidentally discovered, but it works great. So we're going to put our snowman in. Oh, this is going to be so cute. We're going to put that snowman in. I'm going to put 2 dimensionals on him and stick him in our snow globe. And then grab my silicone mat quick and just grab these trees and add a little bit of seal. Now the silicone mat is nice because if I accidentally run any adhesive off the edge, it's not going to stick. So, and of course our snowman's going to be like giant because who doesn't love a giant snowman? And we're going to just stick these trees down. Come here. There we go. I'm okay if it runs off the edge of our globe. And then let me just clean out the insides of this snowflake, the little die cut bits here. Even got a pool party one lodged in from the last die. Okay, there we go. And then this is going to go like right here. But we have to use liquid glue for this one, unfortunately. If you're a liquid glue fan, you probably get a kick out of me always talking about how much I don't love it. Anyway, it's okay. You are still a great person. If you use liquid glue, you are probably like a superhero. All right, there we go. So that looks pretty dang good to me. So I just need to pick an embellishment and then go to town with that. All right, so we've got these pearl and cherry cobbler berries, and I'm going to use the clear ones here, the pearl ones. Grab my take your pick tool and just add a couple of these. The cherry cobbler would be gorgeous as well, but I'm going to just go with a few of these, the single ones. Oops, I didn't even notice I had one up there. That's how clear they are. And that is our card. How cute is that? It's so fun. I think she's going to love it for her birthday. So I think that's just so sweet. So she's got celebrate on the front. She'll pull this pocket out. That's where I will write. I might even tuck this in backwards. Maybe I'll do that. I'll tuck it in backwards so that the writing doesn't show through, like on the pocket here. Yeah, I think I will. That'll be all right. And then she can decide if she wants to flip it right way around, like that. And then we've got your happy birthday right here. And then that adorable, may all your wishes come true with the gift card in there. So that is such a fun card. So thank you so much for joining me for today's Craft and Chat. I hope you enjoyed this card. Oh, it's a little sticky on the side. I'll have to get that de-gummed. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the Craft and Chat, learning a little bit more about my mom. And, you know, she's our die cut fairy, so she does a lot. And yeah, she's just awesome. So I hope that this is a fun card. I'm still working on this. I'm just rubbing off some of that extra sticky adhesive. So I hope that you will try this card layout out. If you do, please post a picture. I have a Facebook group called Stamp with Melissa, group to share and connect, and you are more than welcome to join it no matter where you live. You can join that and just post a picture of your created card, so that I will link that in the description box below. Also linked in that description below, don't forget, is the link to the blog post where you can find the picture of this card. You can also find the measurements. I did mention them during the video, but if you want them written for quick and easy access, I'll have those posted there, as well as the supply list. I will also link the supply list down below in this YouTube video. Everything I used today is current Stampin' Up! Products, so if you see something and you love it and you want it, you can go and grab it, and I appreciate you as well. So all right, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a big thumbs up if you did. That really helps me out on YouTube. And make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Otherwise, I will see you next time. Bye for now.